One result of the recent explosion of mobile phone and smartphone usage in society is the negative impact on the environment caused by the incorrect disposal of these devices. This problem becomes even greater as more and more mobile devices are introduced on the market at a rapid pace. In an attempt to keep up with the latest gadgets, consumers fail to dispose of their old phone models correctly or at all. The main problem is that mobile phones are significant contributors to waste electrical and electronic equipment. When one considers the sheer volume of mobile phones being used today, the gravity of this issue can be further appreciated, especially in light of the fact that smartphones are replacing traditional mobile phones at an alarming rate. As Australians are ranked among the top 10 consumers of electronics in the world, this is a local issue just as much as it affects the global environmental landscape. Mobile phones contain a broad spectrum of hazardous substances, including heavy metals such as copper, other metallic elements, and flame retardants. When mobile phones are not disposed of properly, these poisonous substances can leach from decomposing waste in landfill and seep into groundwater, contaminate the soil, and enter the food chain. Many of the environmental impacts occur in the manufacturing phase of both mobile phones and smartphones. The components of older model mobile phones require a highly energy-intensive manufacturing process involving toxic chemicals. In a similar vein, smartphone manufacture consumes many non-renewable resources such as gold, platinum, and other precious metals. The energy and raw materials used to produce new mobile phones every year contribute significantly to CO2 emissions and global warming. The rapidly growing mobile device market also contributes to the depletion of resources. Manufacture of new products to replace perceived obsolete ones necessitates mining of raw materials. This table shows the generation, collection, and treatment of electronic waste in selected countries. It can be seen here that China generates the most tons of electronic waste per year, while the UK held the highest result for electronic waste generation per capita. As of 2011, the United States of America is most culpable in terms of stockpiling electronic waste. In 2008, Green Days surveyed 79 participants about how they treat their mobile phones. This chart depicts some of the findings of the survey. Other findings indicate that the most common practice was to simply retain the old phones, and that participants generally expressed only a basic awareness of the environmental impact. Today, billions of used smartphones are discarded every year while still fully functional, contributing significantly to electronic waste. The Clean Up Australia organisation leads the country in promoting awareness of the issue of electronic waste to the Australian public. Clean Up Australia has partnered with ARP, the Aussie Recycling Program, to help involve the public in recycling old mobile phones. While recycling is an effective method of disposing of old mobile phones, it will not be effective if the phone is still functional. A better alternative is the reuse of mobile phones. As part of the Mobile Phone Recycling Initiative, Clean Up Australia has released a number of practical ways in which old mobile phones can be reused, shown here. This will help extend product life and produce an outcome of less environmentally damaging extraction, less energy consumption, less greenhouse gas emission, and less waste. If more of the Australian and global public become aware of these issues, they can ultimately join the fight to eliminate electronic waste and create a healthier and safer environment.